Okay, I hope you have your cutting boards out and ready to go with a chef's knife, a paring knife. To make avocado bisque, we have avocado, shallot, lime, tarragon, sour cream, and then we're going to top it with mango and arugula salad. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do with each ingredient. Okay, so first things first, we're going to prepare our shallot. We're going to papery skin off. Now shallot, which is part of the onion family, has a much milder taste compared to most other onions. It's very delicate. That's why it's a very nice addition to sauces. You'll often see restaurants who make a shallot sauce. You can eat it raw, so it doesn't necessarily need to be cooked. Great for salads. Definitely great if you want to use keep some raw onion in your salad. Okay, so all we're going to do, since it's going to be blended, we are simply just going to, actually I think that these little slivers are too big, so we're going to cut those in half. Even though it's going in the blender, I still want it to be kind of small. Okay, I think that's enough. We'll put that aside and use that for something else. Okay, I'm just throwing everything in my blender, which I have set to the side right here. Alright, and then next let's do the avocado. So this avocado is a little soft to the touch. A way that you could tell if an avocado is ready is that little knob on top. It comes off easily. This one already fell off. I guess it fell off when I was in the checkout line at the supermarket. There's lots of really nice produce coming in now that it's springtime, and avocado is usually good year-round. It kind of already went through its beautiful season, but you could always find an avocado in the store. That's a really nice color. I'm very happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to now scoop out the avocado into my blender. Scoop it out with a spoon. Can't get much easier than that, right? I think we'll do the whole avocado, yeah? So to take out the pit, smack your knife into it. I missed. Try again. Okay. And then you could kind of, I sometimes have to bang it against the sink to get it off. I've seen other people just simply take it off, but it's a very slithery creature. Now, I'm going to show you another way of cutting up a mango just so you have that in your repertoire. You could score it too if you ever want to, if you're ever preparing a salad and you want to have nice cubes of mango that you could just scoop out. You score it like that, and then you take a spoon, and then you could remove the flesh, and you can see it'll come out in these really nice, even, uniform pieces. Not necessary for this preparation, again, because it's all being blended, but it's just something to know, something good to know. Okay. Now, we're going to put in a good dollop of sour cream. How about 2? Sounds good? Sounds good. And then we're going to put in our lime. Squeeze in some lime. Now I washed my lime ahead of time. Always wash your fruits, the skin of your fruits. Some people think that they only need to wash their vegetables. It's just as important to wash the skin of your fruits. You don't know what's been crawling all over them. That's the truth of the matter. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to throw in my tarragon leaves. And also, same thing with herbs. When you get them from the supermarket, always wash them. I see chefs or cooks or whoever just kind of rinse them off real quick under the seat. Some of them don't even wash them at all, which is terrible. I like to take a little bit of white vinegar, just a splash of white vinegar, put it in a bowl with water, and then submerge my herbs in there. Shake them around a little bit. And then you could, depending on what you're doing, if you want them bone dry, you could do something like put them in a salad spinner, or you could pat them dry with a paper towel or a regular dish towel. But you have to do that because otherwise you'll end up eating God only knows what on the surface of your herbs. Okay, Okay, so one thing I should have done actually before I prepared all the ingredients for the avocado bisque. Okay, they'll be okay over there in the blender, but I wanted to do the mango ahead of time. This is a champagne mango. It's a lot more delicate than your typical mango that you see in the supermarket. It's got a little more of a buttery flavor. It's got very nice floral notes. It's one of my favorite types of mangoes. Okay, so we're simply, to take off the flesh of the mango, you kind of want to go around the big pit that's inside. So I'll show you the other side, even though we're probably just going to use one side for this preparation. And then I'll use the other part of the mango for something else. Sometimes you have to kind of feel your way around it with the knife. This mango is looking kind of dry, unfortunately. This side looks a lot better, so I'll go with this side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to score it, just like we did with that avocado. Okay. So you get these nice kind of squares. And I'm going to take a fork. If you want to have a really astounding presentation, then maybe you would use a knife to take off these pieces. But I find that to be kind of wasteful. It's a little hard. But if you take a fork, then you can really just kind of pull off the pieces like that. And it'll give you, the ridges on the very end of it. It's not going to have that nice smoothness on each side, but I mean, really, do we care that much? It depends. Depends on your situation. Depends on who you're serving this to. So we're just going to take off all of those. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to kind of put those to the side of my cutting board. Alright, and now for the arugula. This is going to be on the top. Now arugula, I always buy it organic. It's one of those things that you need to buy organic. Chop it. I buy it in a box. Costs about $5. But you know what? I find it to be worth it. Arugula is very, very nice flavor. I mean, it's very peppery. It's very unique compared to a lot of your other salad greens. Okay, and now I'm going to put that back in the bowl, which I had before. I'm going to squeeze the other half of, let me bring this over here, squeeze the other half of my lime on it. Probably get a little more lime juice in there. And a little bit of salt. It's a little too much. I have my olive oil so far away. I need it. A little bit of olive oil. It's really easy. Okay, now that's going to go on top. Now I'm going to go over to my blender and blend the bisque. So one thing I forgot to mention when I went ahead and I blended this up in the blender was that it's probably going to be a little difficult without some other liquid in there to really get it going. So I found I had to add some chicken stock. You could also add vegetable stock. I would say you could add water, but that's really just going to water it down. So if you could add some sort of liquid that will give it more flavor, preferably a stock, I can't really think of anything else that would be better than that, then do that. Okay, I probably ended up adding about half a cup, maybe even more. So it really depends on you. You want to get a texture kind of like that. So there we go. That was nice. Very pretty. Okay, into the bowl. This is the best part. So, I mean, you could say that's enough for 2 people, but I'm looking and I'm saying now that it's enough for 1. This is a pretty delicious soup, I have to say. Alright, let's do the arugula salad. It's going to go right on top, like that. And we're also going to top it with some of our mango. Okay, and that's it. There you go.